Hello, everyone, and good morning. Here we are, Tuesday morning, like 5:15 in the morning, and it's already going to be an exciting day. Now you may say, 5:15 in the morning, how can you possibly make that call? Well, one of the things is, for me personally, I'm going to go for like a really super short little run before a bike ride this morning, and that little variation of activity because I haven't done those two things together in a while. I'm excited, so it's going to be a great day. And that's what I want to talk about is a little bit of variation in your running or working out routine and how that can really kind of like just inspire and change and mix things up. So people do a lot of different things to keep themselves motivated, right? We have some people who are perpetual racers. Like they have to sign up for a race because they need that as a motivation to get together. I've always been a little skeptical about this because if you're just going to race, you're not it's hard to keep training like that, to keep going race to race to race to race to race, and I think it can lead to burnout. But that's my opinion, and I know a lot of people who just do races like that, and the reality is it's okay, it works for them, but there's that type of motivation. Of course you have the next motivation, which is the social, the people who just go and do the social runs, so there's a social run this night and this night and this night, and they go for the group aspect of it. I definitely encourage that. I like the fact that you use physical activity as more than just physical activity. When you're doing a social run, you get a great benefit mentally, obviously socially, and even spiritually because you can connect with other people. If you've run any sort of time or distance with someone else, you typically get to have some really good conversations. You typically get to really know that person because you start to talk about where people struggle, and you start to bond over those struggles where you share like a difficult run or a difficult situation or you're just not feeling well. Whereas in normal life, when you meet someone, you don't talk about the hardships. It's like, oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, I'm doing really good. Oh, nice. I just got this. And it's typically very positive. When you meet people, you really want to talk about the good things. And in running, of course, you talk about the good things as well, but as the time goes on and the miles go on, a lot of times we start sharing a little bit more of the vulnerabilities. So that's really, really good. One of the things that I like in particular is mixing things up. It's one of the reasons that I do like triathlon, is that I do like strength training, I do like yoga, I do like spin classes, I like to play some tennis, I like to play some golf, because you get to mix those different things up. And when you mix those different things up, you can have success over and over and over in different things, as opposed to being very linear in your training, just doing one thing. That's awesome, and you can become very specific at it. And if you're going to train for a race, train for a race. But in life, if you have variety, you can kind of mix things up a little bit. And if one area is down, you can go to another area and get some inspiration. So that's always really good. So it brings us back to group practice last night, and we had a runner who's there with a pretty significant injury, shoulder injury, but they were able to still come and run, and it was great. It was great. Now, was it fast? Was it intense? Listen, it was great. It was great to be able to have an activity to get out there. Now, she also likes to bike, and with the shoulder injury, can't currently bike. But the idea was to not miss a beat, because mentally it's tough to be injured, and emotionally it's like, oh my gosh, I'm in pain, it hurts to be injured. But being able to have variety, like she can't swim, she can't bike, the running isn't normal, but we're able to adapt and modify. She came there like, let's figure out how to do it, and we got it to happen. And that's awesome. And of course that inspired me today to get up now and go and do a short run before a short ride. Mix it up, get a little variety. So I hope that inspires you to get out there and mix things up and do a little variety. You don't got to crush everything all the time to get a great benefit. But if you haven't been on the bike for a while, maybe go for a bike ride. If you haven't done a class, like a fitness class at a gym in a long time, or maybe you've never done a fitness class, maybe just jump in one. Go nuts and try Zumba, the dancing class. Now, if that don't inspire you, it should at least make you laugh. And it's good exercise. So that's really kind of where we're at today on this Tuesday. Some people say like Transformation Tuesday. You guys see like Throwback Thursday and Transformation Tuesday. You can transform by just mixing things up a little bit. Try a little something different. And do it for the variety. Don't do it to go in there and knock out and be like the best you can be in that one, and like don't risk injuring yourself. But get out there and try something. You're going to have fun. And it'll be a great day. So that's the message. Have a good one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye now.